Hello and welcome to Resurgence Rise and Conquer podcast, episode 2 of my exclusive discussion series on COVID 19 impact, challenges, and prospect with the change makers making difference in challenging times. Today, with me, I have a very special guest joining straight from Los Angeles, California, United States. She is one of the finest leadership coach, a body language trainer, conversational intelligence certified coach, voice therapist, medical speech language pathologist, a great networker. Let me tell you, she can bring the best version out of you. Welcome, Elaine Jacques. Hope you are doing great and keeping safe. Glad to connect with you today.
Thank you so much, Rohi. I really appreciate that. I'm all feeling humbled and honored at your wonderful introduction for me. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
How this current pandemic, how it has impacted the things that we were doing every day, and how it has brought a change in our lives.
Just recognizing that this is a time of stress and the unknown, and what does that mean for us, and how does that change things for us?
Right.
And recognizing, I'm seeing a lot of really beautiful posts about saying, when we rush back to quote normal, what are we taking
Right.
back with us? What do we still want to have with us? And what do we say, you know what, maybe that's something that I can just leave behind now that there's been this new opportunity available. So I think it's a matter of being empathetic to each other and more understanding to each other of right now we're all just feeling a little bit anxious and
Right.
yeah, and facing the unknown of what does this look like for us, and what will it look like for us, and when is it going to end, and just recognizing that and saying, okay, maybe we can't put our arms around each other right now, but we can
Right.
at least be there for each other.
Yeah, definitely, because this is certainly a temporary phase and nothing lives forever, and we should still be hopeful and keep working on our things. But actually, I think that this is also a very good time to explore a lot of things about yourself. Do you think like that also?
Absolutely, Rohit. I think this is an excellent opportunity to say, we kind of feel like there's been a big pause button pushed on a lot of our lives,
Yeah.
and say,
Right.
what can we do to reflect
Exactly.
and to think back and to say, okay, before that pause button gets unpushed and we
Yes.
go back to what we have been doing, do we want to do that? And do
Absolutely.
we want it to look the same? So I think this is a really wonderful time to learn new skills, to learn new things, to look inside and say, is there anything about myself that I've been doing just as a matter of routine that maybe going
Right.
forward, I don't want to keep doing that. Maybe I want to be a new version of myself, or as I like to say,
Definitely.
as you know, to become even more amazing.
And how do you think that we should evolve during this period and become the best version of ourselves when we are learning and working from home all together?
I think this is a really wonderful time to learn some new skills, to be prepared for what is the world going to look like, and what do I want it to look like for myself and my company and my team,
Exactly.
depending on what your role is, and learn those new skills. Read those books that give you new insights into yourself, and be looking around to say, how can I make a different impact or a better impact or a bigger impact on our world? And what do I want that to look like, and what do I need to do to get myself there? I think this is a
Exactly.
really wonderful time to do that.
And networking being one of the most important skill that one can learn during these times.
Oh, yes, absolutely. There are so many interesting people in this world that
Right.
right now you can have unusual amounts of access to because they're not as busy as well. So this is
Yeah.
a great time to reach out and say,
Exactly.
hey, I'd love to deepen my connection with you. Can we have a conversation? You're more likely to
Yeah.
get a yes right now than you might in a little while when we all go back to rush and hurry.
Russian. Exactly. Absolutely. Spot on. Talking about the leadership coaching, which you really specialize in. So, how do you see the demand for leadership coaching? A different skill set that will be required, professionals who will be coming in, or for that matter, the aspirants who will be coming into this field. So, how do you see that transition, and how do you see this thing happening after post pandemic?
A lot of companies are going to recognize maybe where there have been some soft areas. Let's maybe describe it that way. Some soft areas
Okay.
that can be more solidified going forward in maybe how they have reacted to this, and maybe how they would like to move forward differently. And so bringing in trainings and bringing in coaches to help make sure that they're more solid on their foundations going forward, I think will be something
Right.
that we will see. And just that idea of how do we want our world, our company, ourselves to look going forward, and what do we need to do to get there, I think is something a lot of people are thinking about right now. And I think that's really wonderful, and that's going to bring a lot of really powerful changes going forward.
Will the companies will be able to absorb this kind of temporary phase, this shock, that how they were going to recruit future leaders or future professionals?
I think that companies will approach hiring differently going forward. I think that it will matter to both people looking for opportunities and companies looking for people to join their teams, how we've behaved
Right.
during this time. How have we
Right.
presented ourselves? How have we been kind or positive, or how have we been with each other? I love the quote that says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And
Right.
that people are going to remember what we said and how we reacted to each other during this time, and that's going to come forward. And so if that hasn't been someone's focus during this time, I'm going to invite everyone to make it their focus going forward, to be a part of the change that you want to see in this world, to be a part of that future that's even better and more connected, a more amazing world going forward after this great opportunity to pause and reflect.
What are your final suggestions and recommendations for the aspirants and leaders or professionals coming to different sectors for jobs? So how they should approach the situation?
I would love to invite everyone to think about what it is that you have always wanted to learn, and in what way have you always wanted to grow, and take this opportunity to make that happen. There are tons of free webinars and free courses that are being offered right now by wonderful, amazing people all around the world. Sign up for those. Get hooked up with those people. Have those conversations during this opportunity to make those connections that are going to lay the foundation for your even better future. Take this opportunity to connect with people on how can I make my LinkedIn profile look better? How can I make my resume or CV look better? How can I connect with companies that I really have been interested in, and have those really meaningful conversations with them, so that going forward, I'm ready for those opportunities to happen, and be in a position where someone says, hey, I had this great conversation with that woman or that gentleman during the time where we were all on pause, and I want to reach out to them and move forward from there.
Right.
Use this time. We have been given an incredible gift, and we shouldn't waste it.